Hi, Car Fanatic here. Welcome to our channel, please subscribe. The humble Japanese car maker is on a sales blitz, and the most impressive car in its lineup is the Suzuki Fronx 1.5 GLX. Meet the 2024 Suzuki Fronx 1.5 GLX, the slope-roofed, tall-riding, coupe-styled crossover that's here to impress. Firstly, a special mention should go to the humble Japanese carmaker that is setting sales records all over the place in a very demanding environment. According to the official sales by NUMSA, Suzuki Auto South Africa sold 235 new cars in January 2024 in an environment where most new car sales are contracting. That's seriously impressive, and it places the brand firmly in third position overall in South African new car sales. So what of the Suzuki Fronx 1.5 GLX we've been testing? There have been a flurry of slow-proofed compact crossovers joining the market of late, and it's no surprise the majority of them hail from India, because the Indian government gives tax breaks to car manufacturers that adhere to an overall length restriction of 4 meters, and the fact the Suzuki Fronx 1.5 GLX manual is Indian built makes it affordable to sell in South Africa, retailing just after each for 900. In a nutshell, this crossover replaces the Vitara Brezza, and with 170mm of ground clearance, it's effectively a tall-riding Suzuki Baleno, a Baleno cross, if you will, although the carmaker opted for the slightly divisive Fronx nameplate, which is a portmanteau of frontier and crossover just by the way. However, when you experience its peppy drive and composed road manners, you'll care less what it's called. Furthermore, the Suzuki Fronx 1.5 GLX is based on the sturdy Baleno architecture. It measures 995mm long to adhere to the Indian restriction. It is 765mm wide and stands 550mm tall, with a wheelbase of 520mm hopping into the front seat. Even for a 6-footer like myself, there's little issue with head and shoulder space. Height adjustment on the Suzuki Fronx 1.5 GLX's seat would have made it even comfier, but all in all, it is perfectly usable. Boot space is rated at 300 liters, which is par for the course. However, because it's a hatchback, you can fold the rear seats for extra utility space and stow longer items without any hassle. The GLX is the highest spec Fronx on offer, combined with the easy shifting manual gearbox. It is the pick of the range in our opinion, although we do acknowledge the majority of buyers will probably aspire to the 2-pedal automatic version. Moreover, you'll note the blacked-out roof, which gives it a low, sleek silhouette, gunmetal alloy wheels, distinctive 2-tier LED headlamps and 9-inch touchscreen infotainment with wireless Apple CarPlay, up the ante on the inside. Throw in a user-friendly 360-degree reverse camera, 4.2-inch LCD driver info display, automatic climate control and cruise control, and you'll want for nothing in the Suzuki Fronx 1.5 GLX. There's only one engine available in the sub-4-meter Suzuki. It's a naturally aspirated 1.5-litre, 4-cylinder petrol engine which is good for 77 kilowatts and 138 Newton-meters of torque. As mentioned, the 5-speed manual seems to be the ideal transmission for this rev-happy engine. Against the stopwatch we recorded an impressive 0 to 100 km/h sprint of 9.35 seconds. Anything below the 10-second range for a commuter car such as this is worthy of praise. There are no frills. No fast 4-cylinder petrol is happy to build speed all the way to the red line, or pull in a linear fashion from modest revs. It's quiet and easygoing at moderate throttle, although, like so many vehicles in this segment, it could benefit from a 6th gear on the highway, consumption-wise. The manufacturer claims 5.5 L10 kilometers on a combined cycle for the Suzuki Fronx 1.5 GLX manual, but we recorded a reliable 5.9 L10 kilometers in the real world. When you're in a bit of hurry and have to get a wriggle on, we can report that it drives exceptionally well despite the extra ride height. The overall drive is not dissimilar to that of a Baleno. The steering is light and easy if a little numb around center point, and the ride quality is composed and compliant. The Suzuki Fronx 1.5 GLX weighs not much more than 1000 kilograms, so it feels light on its feet and eager to please. Furthermore, The 170mm ground clearance is a boon for everyday usability, where most hatchbacks might attach a sleeping release pin. The Suzuki Fronx 1.5 GLX dips over without incident. Of course, ABS with EBD, electronic stability control. Hill hold control and 6 airbags come standard on the Suzuki Fronx 1.5 GLX. The Suzuki Fronx 1.5 GLX is an excellent addition to the South African compact crossover segment. On evidence from our review, we think the Suzuki Fronx 1.5 GLX manual is the pick of the bunch. The upgraded 9-inch infotainment and 4.2-inch driver display alone is worth the R32900 price of admission alone, build quality-wise. We are really impressed with the latest batch of compact crossovers coming from India, and long may they continue to find happy homes in South Africa as cash-strapped motorists seek out the best possible value.